Hello and welcome back for match 2. This is Oldmanpoole. We get to go first. MTGO hooking us up. Sounds pretty good. Don't love Traveler's Amulet, but it will go and find a mountain. This is a little bit rough because it's kind of a 5-mana hand, but we do have 2-drop, 3-drop. We are ramping. I don't think this is the worst. Definitely not worth mulliganing. So every once in a while, I am compelled to F6 through my turn. I rarely do it, but every once in a while, my fingers just get a little bit excited. Okay, Plains. Angler Drake. Oh, there's something to ramp to. Let's play our Eternal. Wonder if there was any merit in leaving the amulet in our hand to pump up the Eternal at some point. Maybe. We may not have a turn 4 play as it stands. Okay, counter Eternal. Ooh, I don't hate that. Gives us something to do on our turn in addition to the Traveler's Amulet. This next turn we're just going to play the Aerial Guide though, pretty sure. Go ahead and punch my opponent. It just takes it. Looks like we are playing like a black-white zombies deck, which can be quite aggressive. It's possible I should have left this back just to block, but I think that we have a lot of like pretty big threats, and outside of Binding Mummy, I think that the Mummy's deck, well, and the Unraveling Mummy's pretty good too. But they can have trouble punching through bigger things. Well, and maybe that's not even true. Now I'm thinking about like the unconventional tactics. There's a bunch of things that could have. Okay. So gonna get hit for some real damage here, probably. Sunset Pyramid. Okay. So you could play the Pyramid and just draw here. I think I'm gonna Scry instead. Although we'll make our Spellweaver Eternal nice and big, which is nice. Let's Scry first, see what's going on. Okay, I like the Sharpshooters. I definitely don't want the... Well, actually, no, I don't want the land. I want blue. Let's put that on bottom. Next turn, I wonder if we want the Oracle or not. Does block. It kind of fixes our next handful of draws, although... Well, I guess it actually works pretty well with the other side of this. So maybe let's play the Sharpshooters and then Oracle. Although on the other hand, Sunset Pyramid kind of fixes Believe as well. I think I'm going to keep the Nog Oracle. Let's put the Nogala on below, though. I'd rather get the Sharpshooter next turn. Let's put it on top. And then that on top. Okay. Play our Pyramid. Swing for a nice chunk here. So, I really think this card's pretty good. This isn't even the best deck for it, for sure. We're kind of often a little bit more defensive, and we don't have the prowess trigger as often, but still showing how good this card can be, even if it's swinging as a 3-2 a lot of the time. Just, this is a really pushed aggressive card. Alright, opponent's still crashing, makes sense. I do want to remember to crack the amulet at the end of the turn here. I think I'm still going to go and find red, even though it doesn't set up the Angler Drake. Or I guess the Naga Oracle can help us find blue. Well, maybe we do want to find blue, actually. We have the Angler Drake right now. Yeah, maybe that's better. Okay. And I think we might actually need Angler Drake more than the chance of finding our Locust God a little bit later. Okay. Oh, that was bad. Oh, I was like, what? Devotee of Strength? Yeah, that was pretty cringeworthy, though. Yeah, that was really bad. I should have cracked the Traveler's Amulet before I went and got Reason. Yeah, I always forget about shuffle effects. Okay, well, let's draw and see if we can't make something work here. Okay, well, we can play Angler Drake next turn. That's going to be a pretty big swing. I think we get in with our Aerial Guide. I think we actually might need to leave back the Eternal to block just to kind of stem the bleeding. So we're going to take a lot of damage here. Alternatively, we could swing for 4. He swings for a fair amount. Let's see, right now he's got 9 damage. If he has, Catcher's Name or Trial of Solidarity, we're dead to that play. But if not, he swings for a fair amount, and then we can probably kill him on the backswing, or at least put him pretty far behind. As we play the Devotee of Strength, we swing for 11 all told, so we have lethal if he doesn't block, so he's got to chump block something. But if that's the case, then he's just blocking. Means I guess he's probably blocking. What if he leaves the Bone Slasher back? We can't swing with our Eternal. I think I do like swinging with these two. We'll just leave the Devotee of Strength to block. So yeah, let's swing for 4 here. So let me take my opponent down to 8. Next turn we'll play Angler Drake. Angler Drake. That won't be lethal on board. Oh man, I can't believe I wasted this guy. Yeah. That was pretty bad. I would have much preferred to draw our Bitter Bow Sharpshooters over the Devotee. I am definitely glad we went and found Devil Blue, since the Naga Oracle is not necessarily forthcoming now. But yeah, that was pretty sloppy. Okay, back in here. Now, this really does kind of come down to if my opponent's got group pump effect, like Catcher's Name. That's the worst one. Well, actually, Trial of Solidarity is worse, but that's less common. But I'm pretty sure we can't play around it. If he plays it, we have to block the Bone Slasher anyway. And even then, we still take 12. Unless he's got another pump spell. That would remove the Gustwalker for a turn if you want to do 12. I wonder if he doesn't exert the Gustwalker, we'll probably block there instead, although he probably will. Okay, after some consideration, one swings and exerts. So he's got 2 tricks, we're dead, but otherwise I think we go for it. Is there any reason why we would want to block here instead? If we block here, we're dead, right? Because we take 12, 5, 9, yeah, we're dead then. So I have to block that. So we'll do that. Feels so much better if we had the Sharpshooter here, but... So it does have Catcher's Name, so we're not just dead. The Gustwalker is going to be gone next turn. Go to 1. Not something great. Well, that's the attacker, which we don't love. And Gift of Paradise gaining us a slight amount of life, actually. Might end up being okay. We can't use it right now, unfortunately, but... Alright, so let's drop our Angler Drake. Bounce the Bones. Well, actually, the Afflict will kill us, won't it? Yeah, I don't know if there's anything we can do about that. Bounce 1 Afflict guy, can't interact with him either way. We can play Gift, go up to 3. Look, no, I think we are dead. I think cracking that Traveler's Amulet may have been pretty bad. That's okay, we'll try and recover in our next game. Alright, black-white zombies. Pretty aggressive curve here. I do think I want another unsummon. I think I probably want Cunning Survivor too. Spider Grasp seems okay, so does Head Weakness. Don't love the Sunset Pyramid. I think we still need Traveler's Amulet to fix our mana. Sifter Worm seems good. Actually, all of our top end seems pretty good. Maybe Reason to Believe's a little clunky, a little slow. Overcome, well, Overcome's still just like, that's the way we kill our opponent a lot of the time, I think. I feel like that's a mistake to take out. Cancel's a little bit better. We're on the play. We want a combat trick rather than a second unsummon. I like the unsummons are going to be pretty good against his deck. We didn't see tons, but he's likely to be running a bunch of tricks, and even if we play this into an catcher's name, it maybe saves one of our creatures. I think I'm going to keep this. Alright. We do got to take down 2 games here, so hopefully we'll be able to pull it off. Make up for our blunder. Okay, I think this hand's pretty okay. We have a 2-drop. Curator's great. Naga Oracle's not bad. Go ahead and keep. Ideally, draw another island, but even if we don't, Naga Oracle's not the worst thing. Opponent mulligans down to 6. It bodes well for us. Keeps. And tops. So, probably still a passable hand, but okay. Don't love Colossopede, but I'd like to find either. Ideally, we find a 3-drop and then a land if we're just picking our draws for our Eternal. Okay. Okay, I do like the land. The real question is whether we want to trade here aggressively. I think we might. I think we played a little bit too aggressively last game. It may have been able to work out, but I think we just have a lot of late game inevitability. So even if we take 1 from this trade, I think I'm okay with that. I think I was tricked by the fact that our early game, the 2s and 3s, actually look fairly aggressive, because I think the aggressive 2s and 3s are the best 2s and 3s. But we really just want to hold off, I think. Sumi attacks. He's maybe worried about a trick. Take our 1. Maybe he's worried about a counterspell? Don't play anything? Alright. Fair enough. Okay, would have liked the Stalwart better the last turn, but that's alright. I wonder if we're better off playing the Oracle. It still blocks the Bone Slasher pretty well. If he's got a trick, I'd rather him kill off the Oracle than the Curator. I don't think I'm going to be swinging in the immediate future, so I think actually I'm going to play this. Lower impact, but that's okay. I want to make sure we hit another land for Colossopede. Ooh. There's the Locust God. I think we're going to keep the island and nothing else here. Well, ooh, that's true. Don't have any fixing for the God right now. It is pretty good if we ever get to play it. Put the desert in the graveyard, certainly. I mean, if we have 5, I guess we have a couple of plays where we can draw and hope to find something for the God. I think I am going to keep it. Let's put the God on top, and then the island on top of that. Okay. God is just great at stealing games out of nowhere, though. Unconventional tactics. Alright. We take a billion. But if that's all he's doing in his turn, that's actually not the worst. Okay. Let's swing with the Oracle and play Colossopede. if we can get a couple of creatures, it's possible that Overcome just kills them out of nowhere too. That's definitely a consideration. He plays a 2-drop, he gets back the tactics. Okay. That has us on a pretty short clock. 2 swings from this, and 1 Afflict trigger will do it. The Curator can jump if worse comes to worse. Although if he's playing that next turn, I mean, we're not gonna... Like, we can play the Curator. And take some damage, but block whatever he plays, almost certainly. So I'm pretty sure we swing with the Colossopede. Play the Curator. You can only unconventional tactics every other turn, realistically. So if we get enough big cards, Overcome will just kill him, I think. Maybe we shouldn't have kept the God there. Maybe that's too tempting. The fact that we can't use it is definitely a pretty big downside. And this game was, well, at that point we didn't know about unconventional tactics. We were going to maybe try and play a little bit slower game. But with Overcome in our hand, maybe we should have just seen the fact that we want to play tempo here. Because my opponent doesn't really realize it, but he's very, very close to dead. He has to play around. Alright, so he has to play pretty passively, to just not die next turn. Okay, yeah. I am okay with that. He swings, we go into 7. Kill him on the crackback. As this represents 6 damage, you can block 2, so yeah, we got 15 damage coming in. Alright, well, my opponent got kinda land screwed, but we'll take our victory. Try and sneak out one more. Yeah, unconventional tactics is pretty great, but it's something you want to do a little bit later in the game if you can. It looks like he just got caught up on mana, though. Or maybe he was expecting a slower draw from us, but yeah. Okay, one more match. We are on the draw again. I think we've actually brought in everything we want to defensively. I guess Spidery Grass. Spidery Grass was not bad against unconventional tactics. Actually kind of kills my opponent out of nowhere. Maybe it's better than the second Unsummon. Although Unsummon against unconventional tactics isn't bad either. Maybe Sifter Worm seems good just because the life gain is so powerful. And if we ever hit this, we almost certainly win the game. But maybe it's too much to ask for, getting up to 7. I think on the draw, though, I actually just like cancel more. I think let's keep the Unsummon against Battery Grasp. Submit. Okay. This hand's pretty good. We do want to find something we ramp into, but we have all 3 colors with the Traveler's Amulet, have Unsummon, pretty good tempo play. We do need to find something that we can block with, but I think we keep. Oh, and also kept 7. Ooh, Locust God. Okay, so now the goal is to play the Weaver of Currents and kill him with that. Our Traveler's Amulet. Okay, let me Paramount. Okay, 2 Unsummons, I don't hate that. I guess we want green in play next turn. We don't care as much about red. Play our island. We want to keep Anna and summon up. Okay. I guess we can keep 2 up. I don't think that'll matter very likely, but possible. I'd love for him to like try and enchant this or something, but that's probably not real likely. Bone Slasher. So, how much does the tempo matter? Just throwing away on summons for tempo is a little bit rough. I don't know if I hate it here, though. 3 life. The problem is, let's see. Next turn we play Weaver of Currents. The turn after that we're playing Locust God. So we're not going to have a chance to play. Not going to have a chance to play the Well, I wonder what if he kills the Weaver. If he kills the Weaver, we're just kind of in bad shape, right? But on the other hand, we don't want to block next turn. So if we unsummon this, this represents 5 damage. I think that's a lot. I think we needed to get rid of this. What if we should get rid of the Bone Slasher then by that argument? No, he's gonna have another zombie. This is gonna be a 3/3. Okay, let's go find a forest. Okay. Play our Weaver. Again, just going off with the understanding that the God is going to be our best play almost no matter what. We haven't shown my opponent we have it yet. So he maybe won't kill the Weaver even if he's got something for it here. But even if he does, it's not the end of the world. Okay, take our hit. But like, lethal sting is what we're hoping to avoid here. Cool. Cool. Okay. We're gonna stick the Locust God. That's pretty great. And even if he's got a kill spell or something, the God's likely to be pretty good. I guess it's... maybe you could make the argument we should play like Devotee and Aerial Guide and trade it there. If he's got Final Reward, it's kind of bad for us, but there's only 1 pack of Amonkhet. And I think if he doesn't have an Exile effect, this card's just going to do serious work when we're at 17. Like, borderline unbeatable. The Bat Mantis has turned against you, friend. Okay, Paramount. So if he's got, Catcher's Name, he can swing for a lot here. Okay. I'm in with everything, which makes me think he does have it. If he does, I think I'm not too terribly sad about that. Oh, could have blocked. It's going to represent a lot of damage. Yeah, well, we're punting all over the place this game. Because he's still got that play. Oh, that was bad. I guess next turn, we can have a couple more blockers. We'll have a 1/1. Maybe it's better to just leave the Locust God in play anyway, but I think I wanted to block there. I assume he was thinking that we would block. Okay, get a card. I kind of want to leave up unsummon. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available. We can play the Stalwart, the Devotee of Strength, or we can play Quarry Beetle. We play Quarry Beetle, it blocks a little bit better, and we still have unsummon up. We just chump block somewhere. Maybe that's better. That fights through Catcher's Name a little bit more effectively. Although if he's got a Mummy for the Paramount Catcher's Name, a little awkward. Well, I guess we can unsummon that. I think I do like Quarry Beetle. I like the fact that it always trades. He's got it though, these both get big, so we like chump 1, put 1 front there. Or maybe we could put the Locust God in front, put the other one there, and at least they'll trade. And our plays have been pretty loose this game. But it's not over yet. We're just having to fight a little bit harder than maybe we should have. Asmic Mummy. Okay. It's pretty good against us. What is our least great thing? Kind of want to keep the Stalwart because you can play it for 2 and still have Unsummon. I think I'm going to get rid of the Aerial Guide. A couple stuff already flies anyway. We're going to have lots of insects. Alright. Rip Aerial Guide. A little rough. My opponent's also been stuck on lands though, so maybe he has to get rid of something as well. Hopefully not. Just an Embalm card. Yeah, see? Dauntless Haven. They both get big. Things with everything. And so we're gonna block like that. Like that. And plan on unsummoning this Paramount probably. So I imagine he's going to use Innocatcher's name here. Next turn we'll make another couple of blockers and the God. Yeah, maybe it actually, even though it was a misclick, maybe it was better leaving the God in play. Just keeping up the stream of insects, just chump blockers is not irrelevant. It's not like Unsummon really blows him out here, but it's not terrible for us either. Slows him down a fair amount on tempo, and again, all that really matters is us staying alive, I think. Ooh, Active Heroism. That is not what I expected. Okay. So after some consideration, and that's fine, we're just gonna send him back to his hand. And that actually works out pretty well for us. We get to kill off one of them. Yeah, that's much better than Innocatcher's name for us. Now we get another insect. And we can play the Eternal, I suppose, and the Devotee of Strength. I don't want to keep the Locust Gods still. How safely do we have to play? We just leave the insect back to block the Gustwalker. Block like that. Use one of these to block him. Yeah. I think we are going to get in with the Locust God. I don't love blocking with it without the Unsummon too, even though we could play it again next turn. Let's put my opponent on a small clock. And then let's play our Devotee of Strength. I guess we could play both of these and leave the Weaver up, but I don't even really like that. Oh, we don't have 2, do we? I guess we have to play the Eternal, which is fine. Alright, and we'll pass back. I'm desperately looking for another land. Yeah, it turns out the turn 4 Locust God is pretty good, even if you do miss blocks with him. But again, I think that actually may have worked to our advantage. Okay. Things and exerts. Okay, I like that. That means he's probably kind of run out of stuff to do. Block. No point in not playing it safe. And our Eternal. And another Gustwalker. 2 Gustwalkers is a real threat. And get a draw. We could draw and discard. Probably the play. We have 6 mana, so let's do that first. Let's see what we draw. Discard Forest. Make an insect. Let's play Ronus' Stalwart, although maybe we'll wait. We want to swing with the God again, probably. Don't think we love swinging with anything else. Play it safe, play it slow. We're at a low life total. I know catcher's name like potentially kills us. We need to leave lots of blockers back. So we'll try and kill him in 2 turns probably swing with the Locust God again, and then the following turn we should have enough insects or be able to make enough insects to kill him. Okay. Just using these to kill off a couple of insects. We're always going to jump that. Okay, another Bone Slasher. Angler Drake. Don't hate Angler Drake. So we play that. Bounce my opponent's mummy, maybe? Oh, I guess that doesn't mean too much. There's a lot of those. Bounce the miasmic mummy is what I was gonna say. Let's see. Do we have him dead somehow? Let's say we play this. Bounce that guy. We have to use him up. We swing in for 6 automatically. He goes block, block, block. Not enough. And we have Angler Drake on defense, but again, I think we just have it if we go towards the long game. There's no point in rushing this. So, play our forest. Just swing the Locust God, play Angler Drake, and then we have him dead between those 2 next turn, or if not, we might be able to kill him with a bunch of insects. Okay. Maybe we should get rid of this guy because he has Afflict. No chance that matters. Making my opponent discard probably isn't important. I'm pretty sure the tempo is actually a bigger deal. So yeah, let's just bounce this guy. I don't know, the Afflict may end up being significant somehow. Yes. Okay, Locust God, get in there. Okay. Dust to Dawn won't do it. I guess Revelation's kind of bad for us, but then we just get to bring Locust God back. And my opponent still a little bit on the back foot. I think we got him here. You'd have to have a pretty good play. He had like land, Inno Catcher's Name, and unconventional tactics. That's still not enough. Okay. Oh, I guess that's true. We knew one was internal too. Yeah, I don't think there's anything he can have. Alright, so we played really sloppy this match. Drew pretty well to make up for it, but yeah, that was not clean. Oh, we could just go for it. If we make one more insect, then we have 2 lethal threats. It's unlikely that he can get rid of both. None of these fly as it is. So yeah, let's just make one more insect, and then even if he can take care of one of these 2 threats, he's dead. It's like Mighty Leap or something. It won't be enough. Bad. Okay. And let's go for lethal. Got one last trick. Alright, woo! We managed to get there. That was pretty close. Definitely the first game where we used the Traveler's Amulet was bad. I think that's actually the second time I've used. What does it want to believe? Something like that. Let me look at the card. Yeah, I think with it we've used Reason to Believe and messed up the Scry twice. So let's not do that in the future. I think last time was Evolving Wilds. Let's play it careful. But I'll see you guys for match 3.